I'm on frame, right? Do you know you have 30 minutes? Exactly. So guys, we are gonna start with my face frame. I'm on frame, right? The reason for this video is to basically yap. The main reason for this video is for me to actually yap, nothing more, nothing serious. But if you've been following me or you've been on this channel before we hit 1,000 subscribers, you probably know that when I started this channel, it was mainly for me to do my makeup, and because I truly enjoyed doing my makeup a lot, I started doing live videos on Facebook. This was in 2020. This was in 2020 when I started doing live videos during COVID times. I used to go live on YouTube just to do makeup tutorials, and that's when a lot of people were like, actually, you must start a YouTube channel, girl, because you are so good at this. And then I decided, you know what, let me start a YouTube channel. But when I started my YouTube channel, I was not in a good space, which was one of the reasons why my YouTube channel really took time to actually grow. But also I was inconsistent, if you're being honest, and there are a few things that I did learn in the journey, especially as someone who started a YouTube channel solely to do makeup videos. I realized that doing makeup alone was really not going to grow my channel into the direction that I wanted to grow my channel. So I decided to incorporate vlogs, which has been a journey. I think if you want to start a YouTube channel and you want to start with vlogs, you probably need to put more effort as compared to someone who's doing other videos, comedy, entertainment, maybe even fitness, health and fitness. Probably you would need to do a lot more than a person who focuses on that or whose niche is health and fitness. So I decided that let me do vlogs as well, but I realized that it takes a lot for people to actually watch your videos just because they want to watch you live your life every day. Like, it really takes a lot. You need to be someone who has got a relatable life. You need to be relatable. You need to be engaged with your audience on a deeper level, because now we are speaking lifestyle. Sometimes they want to know what's happening with your life, and I have a few of my favorite YouTubers which I feel like they're doing a repetitive of stuff, not because they want to, but because that's their everyday life. And if you're gonna film your life every day like that, people are gonna feel like, oh my gosh, this is repetitive. Like, we saw her going to this place, the other vlog, and at some point people are gonna feel like your vlogs are repetitive because, oh my gosh, we see her go to grocery shops every day, we see her do this every day, and it becomes very hard to grow your YouTube channel. But if I had an advice for anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel now in 2025, in this moment right now, I'd say go for it, to be quite honest. Reason being, guys, YouTube is currently pushing small creators. It is something that they've been speaking about. Big YouTubers have been speaking about this. Even the YouTube experts, YouTube employees, I've been seeing a lot of videos where they actually speak about this and tell the audience and the people that, guys, look, watch the space. YouTube is now pushing small creators. So if you're a small creator, YouTube is on your favor in the moment, because it's not even about the algorithm anymore. You just need to be consistent, and your videos will get pushed to the algorithm, and you will get the right people to actually subscribe to your channel. So yeah, 3 years later we're here again doing this over and over again. And to be quite honest, at some point I did feel like I wanted to quit YouTube because I felt like, I don't know, man, I felt like at some point I was just pushing something that's not for me. I was just pushing so hard to do something that probably wasn't meant for me, you know what I mean? So I wanted to quit, but at some point I was just like, I just love this, guys. I literally enjoy this sitting right here. I currently have my phone. I film with my phone. I've got my mirror in front of me. I've got my ring lights right in front of me. I'm using natural light mostly. I'm just doing my makeup in front of the camera, and I love that. It makes me happy. So I was like, actually, this is my hobby. Why do I want to quit something that I love doing just because I feel like I'm not growing in the pace that I should be growing in, especially because it's YouTube, you know what I mean? So if you are new on this channel, maybe let me introduce myself once again. My name is Nomfundo Undo, and I go by the name of Ndo Sibande on all my social media platforms. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on TikTok. I'm laughing because I am not so consistent on TikTok, simply because I feel like it was meant for the younger audience, and trust me, I love TikTok so much, but not to actually create for the platform, to consume from the platform. I basically use TikTok as my search engine lately, and I've been enjoying it so much. So when it comes to me creating for TikTok, it's actually not as easy as it is, or it's not as easy as it is it is creating for Instagram, because I'm more like older compared to the younger generation of the 2000. You know, the Gen Z's guys are doing their own thing, and I love it for them. They flourish so much in that platform. I feel like Gen Z's do flourish a lot on TikTok as compared to us. Simply because I feel like the older generation are quick and tech savvy, and not basically we are really not tech savvy, let's be honest. I'm so sorry if anyone comes for me for saying this, bro, I don't know. But even with AI in place, we can all see who is actually flourishing more in these platforms, and it can only be the 2000s, bro. They are doing their own thing. If you are a 2000 and you are so lazy, like we 2000 lazy. I hate it when I see the young people who are lazy. I'm a 2000 guys, they go for things that they want. Even at the workplaces, we've seen how Gen Z's move. They really don't take bullshit, those people. And to be quite honest, it's not because they are being disrespectful or anything, but they know how to choose themselves. Even in the dating world, I'm a 2000, they all choose themselves more than anyone. Like, they will choose themselves any given chance. Any chance they get, those people will definitely choose themselves. So I feel like TikTok was made for them. But to be quite honest, I'm a 2000, they're killing it in that game, and I love it for them. So I am on TikTok. I am also on Instagram. I think that's where I create mostly. And yeah, I enjoy creating. I'm a mother, and I work a 9 to 5, which is a story for another day, because to be quite honest, being consistent on YouTube while trying to juggle your 9 to 5 is actually not an easy thing. That's another biggest issue that we as the 9 to 5 gang struggle with, because you're really trying so hard to be consistent on your social media platforms, while on the other side you do have a job that you need to be full-time in. It's not an easy thing, but I guess there are tools and ways out there now that you can use to actually make it work for you. Baby, this is my everyday makeup routine. Absolutely love it so much. So I do have siblings. I have 5 siblings, 4 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the oldest daughter and I'm the oldest. Immediate deputy parent and it's on period. And that's on period. I'm the deputy parent and it stands the shame mandla. I love my siblings so much. They know that I got their back. I love them. They know that, like, they know that I love them so much. So I'm so prepared to actually try different type of content and trying to niche down. To be quite honest, I don't think I do have a niche for my channel, because I was doing literally everything while I was still trying to see what really does the audience like. And I think it's fair to say I haven't really found that one thing or 2 things that I need to focus on my channel, simply because if I do this, I stick to what the theory says, or what the numbers says rather. The numbers say I must stick more to fitness. I don't know whether that's because people are more interested in fitness in general. I feel like most people lately are taking good care of themselves. A lot of people are really changing their health habits, and everyone is always out there looking for new ways how to live their lives in a better way, especially after COVID and all the things that we have went through as a country and in the world. I feel like people are always looking for ways to live a healthy lifestyle, and I've picked up that if I post fitness videos, I get more views as compared to when I post like general stuff like my makeup tutorials or even vlogs. If my vlogs have a lot to do with how to live your life style in a healthy way, I find those videos get more views as compared to your normal makeup tutorial like this one. Guys, if you stick to this makeup tutorial as your everyday makeup, trust me, you'll never get it wrong. It is so clean and quick and easy to use. And mind you, this is a drugstore makeup, so I simply use drugstore makeup. Really, I don't like anything crazy. Not that I don't like anything crazy, I also don't have money very to buy expensive makeup, so a drugstore always works for me. Even when I started using makeup, I remember how old I was. I started doing my makeup when I was in varsity, and I was probably 21. Damn! I'm 29 now. Damn! Sab. So when I started using makeup, I started with drugstore, and I found it so easy to use, and it's really a good way to start doing your own makeup. Okay, so the next thing we are gonna do is using the powder. I absolutely love this one from MAC, this MAC Studio Fix. It's absolutely the best, and I use this in a shade NC 43.5. I have seen Oli Gabashe recommend this setting powder as well, so I can also vouch for her. She's the girl she thinks she is, and yeah. So where were we? I did my brows offline. What was I saying? Damn. I even forgot what I was saying, but I was basically trying to say my journey on YouTube has been a very long journey, and the fact that we've reached 1,000 subscribers actually just gives me so much encouragement to actually continue to do this thing, because I'm just like, oh, so kuyakhuleka la YouTube labona awulokhu uhlezi ndawonye. People can actually see and subscribe to your channel. I know it is sometimes. I saw a video of one of the creators that posted all the videos of the successful YouTubers currently, and the caption was basically saying, I'm paraphrasing this, but it was basically trying to say it's start as a cringing moment until it is not, or you can feel like it's a cringing decision starting your YouTube channel or starting a creator journey until it is not. And the YouTubers that are featured on that video, we all know they are successful, super successful. And when you compare their first video and their current video, there's a huge difference. When they started, from lighting to editing to even to the way they look. As you grow, you change how you look, and they look more grown and more intentional, and that alone just made me realize that, to be quite honest, you just need to go for the things that you love and just start anyway. And I read something that said, if you are not cringing at your old work, you are not growing. Bro. And ayikho into ebuhlungu ngokuhlala endaweni eyi-one ungakhuli, because you're just so afraid to cringe at the moments or at the previous moments that you used cringe at your videos. If you want to start your creator journey, just start it now, bro. And if you don't cringe watching at your videos, at the video that you created 3 years ago, namangas, basically namangas, that's the whole point. Like, that's the whole point. The whole point is for you to watch at yourself. The whole point is for you at 29 years old to look at your 21-year-old and be like, damn, did I really do that? You know? And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of growth, guys. And if that doesn't happen, then you know you're not growing. If that doesn't happen, then you know you're not growing. That's the only way to actually do measure your growth and actually realize that, damn, I've grown. Because if I used to create a video that looked like that, lighting wise, editing wise, and I'm at a point in my life where I create this type of content now, and it looks much better in lighting, it looks much better in editing, then you know you are growing. So yeah, guys, I feel like this contour is so harsh. I feel like this contour is so harsh on me. Hold on, baby. I mean, slow down. I need to work more with a brush and actually tone it down a bit, because otherwise no, nothing is spoiled. Exactly, that's the whole point. Okay, the next step is gonna be eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. It's blue. It's my everyday eyeliner. If you see me with this eyeliner, just know I'm in a good mood, okay? I don't just put this eyeliner. One thing about my eyes, they will cry when it's eyeliner time. Exactly. And then next will be, I didn't say that I wasn't filming, so I'm now using my lip liner. This is from Essence. Is this a lip liner? It's an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner. There we have it. So we are now gonna use a nude lippy. I don't know, where's my nude lipstick? I'm gonna use a concealer instead. This is whitish. Nah, not a good idea. Let me look for my lipstick. Guys, I'm so sad. The sun is going down and I'm using mostly natural lights because my ring light well, and it doesn't light as much as I would like it to. But yeah, this is a quick makeup tutorial, guys. This face can be done every day. Literally it takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Exactly. So if you would like to follow this look, to do this look, please do follow the steps that I did share on this video, and please don't leave without subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next video.